Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. How are you doing? What is up? A lot of people are here pulling their cards. Hello, Smooch. You got Phil's here. Oh my God, I need a drink. You're right. I am dehydrated today. I think I see the person who did that. Is that Isery? Oh my gosh, welcome in. Rick, hello. Disney. Cheers. Cheers to that. How is everybody today? How is everyone's cards? Okay, Smooch wasn't kidding. Yeah, there is some rough stuff, except Isery, who's coming in here with all of their beauty and abundance. Although we all know cards aren't necessarily good or bad. I know I say that a lot just because my English is limited, but it can mean many, many things. If you have questions about your cards, we can look them up. I didn't even have a bad day. It was a pretty decent one. Which one did you get, Smooch? 5 of Cups. Huh. 5 of Cups. What could that? 5 of Cups to me is like, it's not just something bad happened. It can be something unexpected. And you're like, oh man. What? You know what I mean? For me, especially with my like squirrel brain tendencies, the 5 of Cups could be like, my schedule can get off so bad. I'm the kind of person where it's like, okay, we're going to start doing this thing. We're going out for groceries at 4 p.m. today. That's when we're grocery shopping. And if that like gets thrown off, like if we go earlier or later or don't go in the day, it like throws off the rest of my schedule. And that like unexpectedness can kind of like screw up the rest of my day. Even if it's a good day, it's like, oh, what? You know what I mean? It can be something like that. You know? Can mean a lot of things. I recommend reading your cards though if you guys have questions about them, because if you look up kind of like the deeper meaning, they might make more sense. Fool reversed is recklessness and risk taking. Star reversed. Oh damn, Rick, that okay. 5 of Cups for Disney as well can mean something similar. Phil, you feel like you taking risks today? Work and school have been keeping me busy. Yeah, Isery, how have you been? How is life? How are things? I'm fairly certain I've seen you since I've moved in the new house. My AC not broke. We had to get it fixed. That's my big news. And Percy went to a dog park for the first time this week. That was very exciting. That's my life. Have you read the cards? I'm getting there. I don't have a schedule now. A baby will F it up anyways. That is very true. That is very true. Any sense of schedule you get in the next few weeks will, probably be thrown into the garbage. Day 3 of COVID? Lazy, you got COVID? Dude, I'm so sorry. Have you had COVID before, or is this your first time? I have had COVID once. I've had COVID once, and it kicked my ass. I hate it. I'm a little afraid of it now, if I'm being honest, but how's the cup? Yeah, Lazy, what the fuck is that, gang? Lazy, can I out you? Or do you want to out yourself? Listen, over on Disney Stream the other day, Lazy had an admission, and apparently so did I, about having colds, and I think it's perfectly normal. What do you guys do when you have a cough and there's like phlegm in your throat? What do you do? It's not normal? I'm dying? What the hell are you talking about? It's no. What I do is completely normal. I'm a swallower. Yes, swallow solidarity. Thank you, Phil. You spit it out. What if you can't fucking move? What if you're bedridden? You can't move. You can't get up from the bed. Okay? Spitters are quitters. Oh my goodness. Isery's like, why did I come back here? Isery's like, this place sucks. Okay, yes. Lazy outed themselves the other day in Disney Stream. Lazy has a spit cup that they keep on their side. Swallow solidarity, indeed. That's it's one thing if you spit in the sink. Like, all right, I get it. But here's the thing. The bathroom sometimes is all the way. It's like 5 whole yards away from my bed. Or maybe I'm on the couch, right? And then I gotta walk across the whole fucking house to get to the bathroom just to spit in the sink. You know how much I cough when I'm sick? Remember that time I streamed in January and I was like 5 weeks into a cold and I was still coughing so much? You know how much I'd be getting up and down? And I'm like dizzy and falling over and shit. I can't do that. You swallow. That's what you do. And then you drink a lot of tea and you eat a lot of food so you don't think about how gross it is. So you don't feel it. That's honestly what I do. I drink really hot tea and then it just like burns all my insides so I don't feel anything. You've been to a couple streams since the new house? Yay! Okay, I thought so. Nothing risky today yet. A week schedule with chores, it's fair. Wait, does Izzy have a new house? Oh no, my new house. Okay, I got you. Alright, let me see what y'all are saying about the fucking phlegm cup. It is a phlegm cup. That's even worse. Why would you call it by phlegm? That's a gross word. You know how people get grossed out by the word moist? I get it. I'm not gonna make you feel bad or shame you if you think the word moist is gross. In fact, I'll stop saying it. But here's I think phlegm is worse. Okay? Look at how it's spelled. Isn't there even like a G in there or some shit? I don't. It's gross. A sink, a cup, what's the difference? Because in the sink it goes down a drain, lazy. And you don't see that shit anymore. You're just letting your germs stew in the cup right next to you. It's getting airborne in the room. That's awful. It's awful. This must be an American thing. I've never heard of anyone spitting into a cup. Rick, I'm a swallower, okay? I'm with you. This is... Legit keep a box of tissues next to you? I do! Disney. When I have a cold, I go through, are you ready for this? Normal. I go through 4 boxes of tissues. I'm not even shitting you. And that's me swallowing. It's awful when I get sick. It's so awful that when I lived with my in-laws and I got sick in December, and you guys knew I was gone for like almost a whole month, right? Between getting sick and then moving and then Christmas. It's so awful that when my in-laws finally saw what it was like when Alyssa catches a cold, they were like, this isn't normal. I think you need to go see a doctor, because like they were like, something's wrong. And then they asked my sister-in-law, their daughter, who is like the fucking like science biomedical engineering specialist, right? Like she fucking knows. She was like, yeah, you should get like a T-cell screening or something. This isn't normal. And I was like, damn, okay. It's a lazy thing. Okay, word of the day is phlegmatic. That's awful. It's having unemotional and stolidly calm disposition. Is it really? Phlegmatic would make me think you're like gross. Spit into the tissue, the heck? That's like Disney. I'd be going through like 10 boxes of tissues. Now I have a really not safe for work question for Lazy. I don't think I want the answer. I think I can read between the lines. I don't even use tissues. I just have a roll of toilet paper. Rick, I would normally do the same, to be honest. Again, I'm so tired most of the time that I can't get to the store. And if Alex can't get to the store either, I just use toilet paper. If we have money, or resources, then I use tissues. Both are horrible. Disney's chaos is spread. Yeah. Think about it. It's not like I drink it after I get a full... That's disgusting. I don't even want to finish that thought. Oh my God. Okay, wait, Lazy, you don't like recycle that cup back into your normal dishes, right? Please tell me you have that set aside. It goes under the cabinet in your bathroom, and that is only for spitting, right? Right? It's not like Lazy. if I go to your house, right? If I go to your house and I'm visiting you and I'm like, oh my God, lazy, cool, we're hanging out, exactly. You're not gonna like, oh, hey, Alyssa, let me get you some water. You're not gonna go to the cabinet and then fill up the glass of water and then hand it to me and then tell me, oh, by the way, I used that 3 months ago as my phlegm cup, right? You keep that separated from the kitchen, right? No, you're not serving a coffee in that cup. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh my God. Lazy, I don't think I can ever come over to your house. I don't even know if you wanted me in the first place, but I don't think I can do that now. He makes coffee in it literally the next day. It's a Yeti? You use a Yeti? What kind of money do you have if you're using a Yeti as a phlegm cup? What? Oh my God. Okay, question of the day. Would you rather have a personal chef or a personal driver? Easy, personal chef. I want that good food all the time. When you tell me I don't have to make it myself, amazing. And B probably has a cup too. She's Canadian. It's a Canadian thing? Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe it. Rick, you gotta stop. The free pudding thing is sending me. Oh my God. I'll never trust a small white Yeti cup from you ever. Yeah. No, the bridge is shattered. I won't visit lazy. I wash it Dawn soap. It doesn't matter. The damage is done. It's the psychological damage. You know when you play D&D? You know when you play D&D and they have psychic damage? This is it. This is psychic damage in real life. If I get that cup from you, I can't do it. You really think he uses the same cup every time? It's all the cups. They're all infected. I forget about it the next week. You know what? If you have a system that works for you when you're sick, good on you. Because having been super sick relatively recently, it's awful. Disney, I saw one of your streams. You did like the symptoms. Disney did like a cold symptom tier list. And literally for all of them, I'm like, I can't handle it. But I think it's because it just like my body gets hit so hard. I cannot handle being sick. All right, so everyone's agreeing we'd rather have a personal chef than a driver. I think so. I think the driver's only really a thing if you go out all the time. And let's be real, like we're all on Twitch, you know, we're all gamers. We don't want to leave the house, maybe, right? Is that just me? I leave the house to go hug my trees for a bit, but then I'm good. I'm not driving over to different cities. Bring your own cup to Lazy's. That means before I ever see Lazy, I have to have my giant ass water bottle back. Which, by the way, the lid is still stuck on it. Yes, I have tried getting it off. So has Alex. Multiple times. It is not working. Figure it out. Actually, maybe just go out to dinner to be safe. No wonder COVID is coming. We found it. We found the new patient zero. Don't try to make it okay. Shame him. No, I mean, no, listen. Little shame, but no shame. People are going to shame me for swallowing when that to me seems like clearly the correct answer. I don't understand this world anymore. Okay, Smooch's curiosity is too much. Please don't tell me you use a jar for you know what. Embrace the honesty. Elaborate. Okay, Smooch, what you got? Rainbow Dash in a jar. Yes, I've tried getting it off. Also, just so y'all remember, yeah, it's exclamation point quote. Like what Rick did, if you wanted to show up on the Discord so you can see it. If you do add quote, it just shows up on a list that you'll never see locked in my computer. Exclamation quote is the one if you want to see it in Discord. Oh God, what did Rick say? That's okay. You can do it again if you want. People are going to shame me for swallowing when that to me is the clear right option. It is. It is. And Rick agrees. I don't know. Another thing is when I get sick, okay, I don't know about y'all, but when I get sick, it doesn't, I hate that we're talking about this, but this is where we are on this Thursday, aren't we? When I cough, it's not really in my throat. There's no getting it out of here. It's so deep in my chest. It's so deep in my chest that I have to swallow. Alright, I gotta stop. I have to stop. But seriously, when I cough, it like doesn't move. It is stuck. It's why I always get respiratory infections and like fucking walking pneumonia every time I get a goddamn cold. It's awful. No need for jars in the Rainbow Dash lifestyle. Oh no, the Discord bot! That's alright. This conversation is a YouTube video in and of itself. Well, it's going to YouTube. We got a VOD channel. You can always relive these fun times whenever you want. There we go. Swallow solidarity. Smooch is asking the tough questions, man. I respect it. I don't know if I need to answer that. That's true. Lazy can plead the fifth. Although, can we? We can't get political. Not today. Today's a happy day. Today's a happy day where we talk about phlegm cups and blueprints, I guess. But now I'm curious. All right. Anyways, I feel like I've defended my honor now. I could have actually said what I meant to say. Every time I kept typing something into Disney's chat, I was like, I'm making this worse. I'm sounding crazy. Especially because I was severely outnumbered on the Swallow Solidarity gang. Unlike here, it seems like there are more of us. Thank you. Thank you. I did make it worse. So much worse. Not here. Here, people understand me. I may or may not have sent MB screenshots of this chat. Honestly, maybe these would make good clips or like a highlight thing. Who knows? Hey, this is something I could talk about. Gang, I'm actually starting to, it's been a couple days and we have, oh my gosh, Danish Minecraft server. Thank you for the follow. Hello, how are you? Oh, I'm doing well. How are you? I don't know what you walked into. What is up, bitches? All right, no, you're coming in here with the right energy then. Did you hear our previous conversation? Where's the mofo party at? All right, you're going back to work, Lazy? No problem. Thank you for the chaos. I appreciate it. You have COVID, stay home. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, Lazy, wait, aren't you like a locksmith? How are you going to work if you got COVID? I'm so sorry, damn. Because that sucks. I don't hear shit, but I'm young, dumb. Okay, wait, Danish, what the guys, I think maybe we're talking too much about it. Now people are confused. Where's the party? It's not here. It's not here. Great start, I know. All right, we're gonna transition now. Anyways, it's not here. What I was saying was, I've started editing some YouTube videos of the streams, but they're gonna be edited down bits of Let's Play stuff. So that will be coming very soon, and I'm excited. Rip the brothers, every war has fallen soldiers. Indeed. The party was never here. It depends on what kind of party you're talking about. So when is embarrassment hour? We'll probably do some, maybe not today, because it's already been a bit, and I'm dying to get to blueprints. I've been thinking about it so much the last 2 days. I had a dream about it last night where I think I solved the puzzle. Whoa, what? You do a bit of music for the Gooning Crisis? What the hell? Wait, what is that? Can I send you the rap? Danish? I don't know. Probably no. I don't know if I got time to listen to that. I'm sorry. I'm also quite a bit overwhelmed with your entrance. TBH. But that's all right.
Smite!
Yeah. Yeah, Danish, the energy is a bit too much. We gotta tone it down. Consider this a warning. Too many brothers dead to the Gooning Crisis, man. I don't even know what that is. Rip, sorry.
You are talking about
right.
the nonsensical ravings of a lunatic mind.
He's been timed out. Sorry. Sorry, Danish. Goon is a young sexual phrase? Oh, is it? There you go. Bro, stop being cringe. That's alright. He's out of here now. I didn't even know that. I didn't either. I figured it was something like that if he kept saying it, but honestly, here's the thing, guys. I'm so used to, from my college days and my early 20s, you know how used I am to dealing with fucking middle schoolers and high schoolers and like the trolling that comes with people that age? I have no shits left to give. Like, it's just... I also don't want to be mean, though. So, like, I give people a chance. And now I have the timeout buttons. So that's always a fun time. But anyways, what were we talking about? We were talking about phlegm cups, personal chefs. I'm doing Let's Plays on YouTube soon. Those are... I have 3 videos edited already. I was really annoyed already. I know, honestly. You were pretty calm about it? That's good. I try to be, because like I said, I don't want to come across as like a bitch. Especially if I'm like misunderstanding somebody. But then if someone like I give a warning and they clearly keep trolling, then it's like... I'm on the internet too much? No, Phil, sometimes knowledge is power. But what if you are a bitch? Honestly, Smooch... Can I be real with you? I've thought about that. I've thought about just being like, can you not? Idiot! And then just like fucking banning someone. Would y'all like that? Because honestly, I've wanted to lean into that. And I think I'm at a point now where you guys know I'm not like that. You know? Alyssa puts up with trolls very well. I could never. Aw, thanks, Disney. You can thank the American public school system for that. As a teacher. Don't worry, you don't come off as a bitch. Thank you, Sting Dragon. Oh, I appreciate it. I would hope not. You would have cursed them out and blocked. I ain't got time, Smooch. Fair. You know what? Honestly, I would love to do that more. I would love to embrace a little bit of Aries energy. Let's do it. We know you're mostly joking if you have attitude. Excellent. Let's do it. 9 of Swords. You know what's interesting? I've been having a lot of bad dreams lately. I don't know if that's what your card means for you, Sting Dragon, but like last night I did have a dream about the game we're about to play. But in general, I've not been sleeping well. It takes me like 2 hours to fall asleep. I just lay there in bed. I try to count sheep, flip over. Ugh. We would never judge you if you did, Alyssa. Likely we'd throw you a party. Okay, got it. So be a bitch. Celebrated. Swallow. Shame and judgment. Understand. But okay, hell yeah. Yes. Exactly. All right, understood. Understood, team. I get it. I get it. All right, I don't think I really have any other news. I do think Saturday stream We'll do a little bit of embarrassment hour on Saturday stream. I do think we're going to be doing a multiplayer thing with Alex again. I don't know exactly what. It might be Escape Simulator and it might be Baldur's Gate. I don't really know yet. Wait, what happened? For Jack, reminder to vote. Oh, yes! Everybody, because I have to do that too. Music League voting is open. I haven't even gotten to look at it yet, but it's supposed to be a vibe. It's supposed to be a vibe. That means I get to post. Oh, I get to post all the other things I wanted to post. Go check it out. I can't wait to listen to y'all submissions. There we go. You're watching Love on the Spectrum. It's such a cute show. That is like, it's like a reality show, but with like autistic people dating, right? Jack viewing the VOD. I'm talking about you. You smell. We'll do after the stream. I almost sent a Lord of the Rings song. I almost did that, Smooch! Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I have like 3 songs I have to send you guys that were my honorable mentions, especially if they're not already in the submissions, which they probably aren't. Low key, because I'm such a nerd and I accept it. There's this one song by Enya, that little kid, Alyssa. Like, I listened to it when I was in 3rd grade, and in 3rd grade, I was like, this is art. You know what I mean? But every once in a while, I still like to go back and listen to it. Because I don't know, it just tickles that part of my brain, especially because I was so young. Ugh. Freaking love Abby in the show. Ironically, even though I used to work there, do not have a Netflix account anymore. I got it for Arcane, and then I left. I ain't got the money for that. That's okay. One step at a time. We fixed our AC, now we gotta fix our fireplace. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Honestly, you understand Netflix sucks butt? Yeah, it's just such a shame all the subscriptions are going back to the same fucking like cable model slowly. You know, everyone's bringing advertisements back. Everything's getting more expensive for less new shows. It's just so hard to keep up with. I have a friend that does the system where every month they just pick one streaming service, whichever has a show they want to watch in the moment, and then that's the one they pay for. So like, if a new season of Witcher comes out or House of the Dragon, then like, you know, they'll do like, oh, let's do Netflix for Witcher, but the next month we'll do HBO Max, and the month after that we'll do Hulu or whatever. And I get it, because otherwise it's gonna suck all your money. And like, how often are we really watching them? You know what I mean? It depends on who you are. I know for a fact they don't get to watch TV that often, and so I get it. Yeah, Pirate's Life for me. I get it. Honestly, I kind of just wish I knew how to do that. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this out loud on Twitch where they can get me. But I just don't know how to, but I have thought about it. The price for the content Netflix offers is not worth it at all, especially because I feel like they're putting out less and less good stuff. Less good stuff. You hacked Netflix? Somehow you get to watch it from your house, even though it's your dad's account. That's awesome. I used to have that, but Netflix finally caught up with me and cut me off. My parents pay for Netflix and Disney Plus. Nice. Hey, Jack! Welcome, welcome. I just pay for them all and everyone mooches off me. That's normally what Alex and I have done with our parents. But they've slowly caught up with the whole, you're not on the same Wi-Fi network. Ugh. And they cut us off. You fly the black flag on the high seas. He's here, run, Jack. Disney reminded us to vote for Music League. Yes, indeed. I can't wait to see everyone's stuff, man. I can't wait. Somehow Netflix thinks my laptop is at my parents' house. Oh my God. Wow. So you can just see Netflix? I like to try to bring my iPad down to my parents and my in-laws whenever we go visit them in Florida so that they think my iPad is in the same network. And then I buy another 30 days before they kick me off again. You also pay for all of your streaming services. Give my parents access to them. I consider it payback for raising me. That's really nice. I'll be even with them 20 years after they're dead. That is very nice. I thought about some stuff like that with my parents. Where like, I don't know, now if I cover the bills or stuff or like do something nice for them, I'm like, look at me able to do something like that now. Wow. I see Smooch's message. All right, gang. Any other news? Any other things happening? I don't think so. I think it's time for blueprints. What do we say? Okay, listen. We're gonna explain. I did indeed have a dream, and kind of like in my twilight stupor of sleep, came up with an idea. I have my notes from the other day. If you weren't here, this game requires puzzle notes. And I realized I made a grave mistake with this. So I switched them over to this legal pad. Which, by the way, we have like, I'm not even exaggerating, like 40 legal pads in this house that Alex bought for D&D. I don't know why we have that. I don't know why we had that. But that's what we're getting ready to do. I think I solved one of these puzzles in a dream. My cat is shedding all over me. That just means they love you. You're visiting your parents tomorrow? Wait, is that fun? Is that good? For some people, a parent visit is very stressful. For some people, that's a very happy time. I don't know which. You got some money? Let's go. It's always a good feeling. You haven't paid anything from my parents since I have a you pay for your own mistakes morality. Honestly, Rick, I'm normally similar. I can be a bit spiteful sometimes, or just like what goes around comes around kind of person. I get it. Wait, you went to Hot Topic last night? No way. They still got Hot Topic? That's still around? Isn't it like different though? It's like not really goth anymore, is it? My grandpa and both grandmas and my dad are visiting tomorrow. I'll see them again on Sunday. Oh! Wow. Smooch, is there a reason you guys are getting together? Oh wait, isn't it like, it's Easter this Sunday, right? I totally forgot. Easter's not really like a huge thing in my household. But it's nice that it's an excuse to eat candy for me and see people and go to picnics and shit. That's nice. The regular cleaning lady's coming back on Tuesday, so I don't have to work constantly now. She's decided she's slept enough. Wait, you mean that she has slept enough? Could she just sleep through shifts or something? Whoa. I'm an emo at heart. I am too. But your husband hates emos? Oh. I am too. I think that's one reason I was drawn to witchiness and witchcraft stuff. They're not always the same, but I was an emo as a teenager. It fits. Oh, you went online. Oh. Disney, what'd you think of the Lorcana cards? I'm curious. I love the art on those cards. It's also a very fun game to play if you get to play with somebody. I'm looking forward to it. A breakout in the woods? What? You're going to the woods? Calm, cool air, quiet, dark nights. But my cat, he's gonna have to come along with me. He's gonna hate it. Cats are hard to travel with, man. That's true. It's Easter, but my mom and my brother's girlfriend are celebrating. Oh, their birthdays! How nice! Oh, that's cool, Smooch. I hope you have fun with that. Okay, so she has been on sick leave for 3 weeks because she moved at the start of March. Oh, it was so exhausting. I'm not salty. Salt Dragon. Your alter ego. That's okay. Cool. I'm glad that, you know, things are going to be picking up then. And you're spending a weekend in the woods. Literally every time the last 2 weeks Alex and I have been to the park, I'm just like, I want to go camping. I want to get a tent. I just want to set up, sleep in a tent by the stars. I was a nu metal kid as a teenager. Badly spiked hair, really big pants. Yes! Dude, nu metal was the shit. I mean, I say that, I probably really just listened to Evanescence, but still. Ugh. There are Hot Topics here in the malls near me, but going to one involves leaving my house, which I have zero interest in. Same. I wonder if there's a Hot Topic around me. I doubt it. Or maybe not, I don't know. Whenever I see reels about Hot Topic, they just talk about how it's not the same as it was 20 years ago, which, like, fair. What store is gonna be the same? I love the art in the Lorcana cards, but wait, but it won't like wait, Disney, I can read this. I looked at the pamphlet it came with and got overstimulated and haven't picked it up again. Yeah, Disney, the best way to learn those card games, and I can say this from experience because the pamphlets do suck ass. Go to YouTube and watch a easy YouTube tutorial of someone playing through an easy, like, beginner kind of scenario. It's so easy. It's very easy to understand. If Phil knows how to play Magic, yeah, like, I got you. If Phil knows how to play Magic the Gathering, he will know how to play this game. There's just slight differences, but like he'll read this and be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I learned these card games from either YouTube videos or sometimes like I learned Magic. Well, I guess Alex really taught me Magic. But one thing that helped me is there's actually a Magic the Gathering app you can get like on your phone or your iPad. And it walks you through the rules with you playing like little tutorial style battles. And then they just let you go and have a free for all. And that makes it way more fun. One of the reasons I don't buy card games, I want them all, but I never use them to play the game because it's complicated. Yeah. I collected Pokemon cards for years and I only learned how to play Pokemon. I think it was right as COVID was starting. It was like late 2020. And now I finally know how to play the game. But I've been collecting them since 1997, baby. That's what it is. All right. All right, Danish. I hear you. Thanks, man. Dude, don't be like that. Glad we could help. Yeah. That's a good way to put it. I'm just a nerd for random information. The more I learn about random things, the better. Phil is my YouTube. Sing Dragon, playing Pokemon's actually like a ton of fun. They also have like an app you can use. My dad has always been a big Warhammer figurine painter. Oh my god, are you serious? That takes a lot of time and a lot of money. Don't think he's ever actually played though. Weird. My dad's cool, so it's fine to collect and not participate. Fair. Am I banned for referring to the term gooning? No, but you're gonna be banned because you keep obviously going for attention and I'm over it. Bye. He's out of here. Alright. Sorry, gang. I'm not I'm not doing it anymore. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. On-screen celebration. Hell yeah. Wait, do I have that enabled? How do I do that? Oh shit. Well, hey, thank you for the bits, Disney. Can you remind me to add those to the bit counter? Oh, it did show up? Okay, good. Excellent. I gotta add those to the bit counter then. Thank you, thank you. I believe you, but my Pokemon deck would never work. Oh no, same. Okay, whenever you play those games on apps, they give you like little starter decks, and I always just use those. They're the easiest. The ban emote. You know, maybe if I embrace this new lifestyle I have of like being a bit more of a bitch sometimes, that could be Sketchy Alyssa. That's part of my alter ego. And we can have a ban emote. I still need to make the yap emote though, let's be real. That's first and foremost. I have to make the yap emote. What you guys don't know is behind the scenes, maybe for that June 9-hour stream, maybe some extra stuff is being planned. Maybe a little bit of rebrand, maybe some new stuff coming in. That's all I'll say. Slowly working on things. Yeah, we need more emotes. Believe it or not, all of the slots I have for emotes are taken up. I need to make some new ones because I think some can stand to be replaced just because they're not used as much. But yeah, I've actually run out of slots. I gotta get more. In due time, we'll get there. But with that, God, so much has happened already. I think it's time we switch to gameplay. Instead of a ban, a smite one? Yes! Like it's lightning hits. Just turns something into ash. Oh, that's a good idea. Think it's easy to be strict when someone is an obvious troll from the start? Yeah, it's much harder when it's not obvious. Fair. It is a very... Yeah, like coming in with... with that paragraph. Oh my god! Steam Dragon! Holy shit. Oh my god. Thank you for the 10 gift subs. Oh my god, thank you so much. Sting Dragon, that's so nice. That is huge. Oh, thank you. Hey, you get a tarot reading if you want. Thank you so much, either now or later. Whenever you want it. Even Lazy got a sub. I know, he's not even here to see it. I'm banning someone else. Get out of here. It's likely restricted. All right, good. Amazing. That's my budget. You. Oh, thanks. Sting Dragon, you don't gotta worry about that. Thank you so much. That is extremely kind. We're stuck with him. Stuck with him and his phlegm cup. Oh my god. Thank you. That's so nice. Alright, gang. We ended on a high note. we ended on a high note. I'm just moving all my shit around. My camera is not stuttering, which is good. This bodes well. This bodes well for us today. Turn off the music. It's time to start the game. Blueprints! I think we're the blueprints. Right? Gotta be. Aw, you're happy to help out? Thank you! It really means a lot. It does help me out a ton. Thank you. Sting Dragon's catching up. I feel a sense of freedom to do this today. Alyssa had me dying of laughter today. Good! That's a good Thursday, baby. Okay, wait. I gotta switch games. Y'all gotta see this. This mystery. Have you been in a laughing mood for a while? Or you've been in a laughing mood for a while? Yesterday you were also dying? Is that when... Did we talk about the phlegm cup yesterday or was it Tuesday? It was Tuesday, right? Swallow talk gets me, I guess. Jack, listen, if you missed the swallow talk, swallow solidarity is very important on the stream now. It's worth checking out the VOD. It's worth it. Okay, I realize it's not showing up on the screen yet. What are we swallowing? Phlegm. Alright, game capture. Oh, that's why it's set to the wrong freaking window. That would do it. Don't say shit. Alright. It's day 2. It's day 2. Ask him? Alright, Jack. Hold on. Important question. How many coconuts can a swallow carry? That's a good question too. The question is, when you're sick and you have a cough and you're clearing up your chest and your throat, what do you do? What do you do with the phlegm that you're coughing up? What do? That's the question. I'm holding myself back so much right now. No one say anything. Don't influence them. Yes! You swallow. It's swallow solidarity. See? That's the right answer. Sting, I do also normally get dry coughs, honestly, because mine gets stuck and I normally get very sick and it doesn't like move anywhere. Swallow solidarity. So many subs in here. This is why we will always be enemies. If I'm outside, not in public, then a masculine urge to spit overtakes me. Oh my god. But even when I'm at home, I swallow. See, okay, Lazy has a phlegm cup. A cup, apparently a Yeti, that he spits into and keeps it out while he's sick to continue to spit into. Isn't that disgusting? I mean, like, I don't want to judge you too hard, Lazy, but like, also, what? Anyways, back to the game. We got our notes. Okay, we got our notes. We got notes. So many notes. Our name is Simon. Our brother Herbie once went to college. Came back. Hey, also, Sting Dragon, thank you again so much for the subs. That was a level 3 hype train. Oh, we got a little bear. We got a little bear guy. I think it's a bear. Why? It really makes me wonder what he uses to clean. Exactly. Yes, Smooch, I agree. Part 2 is that he uses the cup for coffee later, including guests. Yes, it just returns to his regular cycle of dishes. Just insanity. How to get surrounded by swallowers? Because Disney, you're lucky to be around our greatness, okay? Everyone needs some swallowers in their lives, all right? Okay, that's the same thing. So this room's pretty much the same. Right, we're starting our day 2 run. Let me explain my dream. What I think happened. Also, I feel like there's no music. Is it supposed to be this quiet room directory? Oh. Oh! These are like the types of rooms we've gotten. Okay. Okay. Weird. Why is my mouse being like... Did y'all see that? It was weird. We are dominant. I believe in the power of a good dish cleaning, to be honest, so I don't have an issue with him reusing it later. I mean, even so, as I said, it's the psychic damage, you know? It's the psychological damage knowing that he has COVID right now and is spitting in it, and then if I go over to his house next week, I'm having coffee out of his COVID cup. I don't want to do that. It's the knowledge of it that hurts. You know? I do too. My mom had to talk me out of using my puke bucket to make home beer. Yeah, no, it's the psychic damage. I do understand though, like the Dawn dish soap. Yeah, I get it. Okay, explaining my dream. So you guys see this grid. I'm gonna move my camera. Well, where would be a better spot? Probably here. Can I like mirror this? Is that gonna be dumb? How do I do that? Wait. Transform. Transform. Oh! That's weird. Is it weird that I'm flipped? Does this feel weird for you guys? Okay, the dream I had was, you know how we figured out the room and the pictures correspond with these letters? You see that? Something, something, 8 safes. I think this is going to be the word 8. So as we find the rooms, I think it lines up with the letters, right? I had a thought because we were keeping track of also then the chess pieces. I don't think the chess pieces always stay the same in like the position of the grid. I think the chess pieces correspond with the rooms. So like the bedroom will always have a white pawn, right? Always. And so like that's not going to move. That's where we place it. So now I think what we need to do is make a chessboard, right? Maybe it's a specific chess move, but I think it's like, because obviously this isn't big enough to be a chessboard. I think it's like this middle needs to be clear. And then like these are going to be all the pawns and these are going to be all the big pieces. I don't know what they're called, right? And then the pawns on this side, big pieces on the other. And I think because this is the antechamber up top, I think these are supposed to be blank. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, that's okay. That's okay. We're learning together. Okay? That's what we're doing. We're learning together. Alex is here. Alex, you missed a hell of a conversation and a troll. I banned my first person ever. Wild times, man. Wow, these all suck. I guess hallway. I want to do hallway. I like that it splits up in 2. Is that silly? Maybe. Okay, we have Bride and Bridge, which we know already is G, and that makes sense. That tracks. Wait. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. But that's on a red note, so that's a lie. So really, that just means the further north you go, it's more likely to be locked? Oh, well then let's go this way. We gotta make sure we don't miss anything, like keys or something. Yeah, someone begging for attention, it was. We talking about phlegm cups? We were! Alex, we have so much we have so much swallow solidarity in here. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. From the chessboard to what end, though? What comes? Okay, with the chessboard being set, Phil, I think the rooms, like right now, how we're like arranging certain rooms, I think it's like, let's say the guest bedroom has like a white bishop in it. I think that means the white bishop has to be in the correct spot. And when you build the house in the correct order, the way it's supposed to be set, I think that'll maybe give you access to, we're looking for the 46th room. And I think that would give you access. It's kind of a half-baked plan. It's not entirely there. But it kind of makes sense though, doesn't it? A little bit. This is a machine-written red note. Yeah, so it's a lie, right? Let's see if the lie rule is still in effect. True. Yes, Alex, and then Sting gifted some subs. That was super nice. Okay, guest bedroom is a dead end. Let's go to the den. Yeah, let's do this. So we've been in here before. The clocks clearly have to mean something, right? It's 9 o'clock. So the number isn't significant. It just like, time is just always moving forward. Okay, here's how we'll know. This room has a white pawn in it. Yesterday it was a white bishop. So that means we know that the den had a white pawn in it yesterday. So den is white pawn. Wow, that's going to be a pain to keep track of. Like, alphabetically, even. Also, apparently now there are community puke buckets. You had a family bucket for that? No, you didn't, Alex. Did you really? Subswallow dominant spit. To be rich and have a personal puke bucket? Wow. It's the same bucket we used to make snow cream during the winter. No, it's not! Alex, no, it's not. Are you serious? Family puke buckets are normal and efficient. That's not what I'm judging. It's the ice cream they add out of it after. What? Alex, I'm so making fun of your mom with that. Stars and stairs. So this is I. Okay, we were correct. Second word from the bottom is 8. Yeah, the time is all the same. All right, which door are we feeling? What's going to give us more information? I think this one will. Hold on, I have to check again. I think this one will give us more info. Oh, well then definitely security then, right? Okay, last time we got a cutscene in security. So we don't this time. This is just to recognize this is different. These notes are the same. Okay, we're getting there. How y'all gonna judge lazy for a phlegm cup and y'all have community puke buckets? I mean, I didn't grow up with that, but I feel like, listen, if you're gonna have a puke bucket, it's nice that it's designated and then you don't use it for anything else. That's what I'm saying, right? It's separated from your other stuff that you use. You don't eat ice cream out of it. I think the problem with the phlegm cup is that the phlegm lingers and builds slowly. Yeah, that's another thing. Is like, I'm not puking in the bucket and then we're leaving it out in the living room for everyone. You clean that shit out right away. That's just if you don't make it to the bathroom in time, right? That's how I thought of it. No one drinks from the puke bucket. What are we saying? When you puke in the puke bucket, you immediately clean it. Yes. You don't have it out for everyone to smell. It's good to have security early. This is good. A natural 20 of psychic damage. Absolutely. You telling me? You telling me if you eat ice cream and someone says, I threw up in this bucket once, you'd be okay with that? It's awful. I also feel bad for any new person coming into this right now. Okay. These notes are the same. Antechamber has been unlocked, which this is a lie, so it is locked and we need levers. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely... Okay, locked as you progress north. Okay. What is... That's right, we still don't know what this says. Effective the first week of December. Does that matter? First week of December, payroll for all... I know we read this already. What have we got here? Pray and pry. So E. Where are we? What? No. Oh. I did the same thing I did yesterday where I'm thinking pray is spelled differently. All right, so the last 2 words we've got are 8 safes. This is what we've got. It's backwards, shit. You get it. You get me. 8 safes. That's at the bottom. Can I make coffee? Yo, tea actually sounds really nice right now. Any of this? Anything? Anything here? Oh, wait, hold up, Jack. We gotta allow this. Sorry. To say MFs is allowed. Guys, I also had a mystery illness where you puked for hours a day and not once did I make it to the toilet. Disney. When was that? Was that recent? I feel like when you get sick like that as an adult, it's like way worse. It's like way more traumatizing. I'm so sorry you went through that. I'm not going to tell the story. let's just say I've had food poisoning 5 times, and every time has been harrowing, but one time in particular, scarring. Scarring, never again, and Alex was there for it. I was living with him in college. And that's when I knew he would marry me, because at that point, nothing could be more gross. He saw the absolute grossest of me. And he still decided to marry me. Rip Public Sushi. You remember. You remember. It was Public Sushi. Well, yeah. Tragic, really. Got auto-modded. I know, but Jack, you're allowed to say MFs. All you MFs are backwashing into your glasses, putting raw chicken on cutting boards when you clean them and reuse them. Yes, but we're also very particular about that in our household, Jack. We don't use wood cutting boards for everything. Like, there's certain things we use for certain foods so as to not seep into the wood. Most of that, I will admit, is Alex. But yes, we do not cut meat on wood. You haven't had a stomach bug in a long time? Dude, don't jinx it. It's the worst. It's the absolute worst. I feel like I get one every like 3 years, and I'm like, oh. Okay, we know this. That's the same, unless written in hand. Oh. Wait, welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory? Key cards! Let me in. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic key card, which we don't have. It's currently operational. Can we shut that off? What does this do? This mode determines the default setting? Wait. Do we want this? Does this mean the door's open? Is this what we want? Once this wait, I missed what Smooch said. Hold up. Is this what we want? I don't know. You had the worst gallstone attack. I couldn't even take the small sip of water without it returning. Oh, Sting Dragon, that's awful. You remember the student hospital didn't believe you had food poisoning and thought I was covering up for you being drunk? Is that really what they did? That is so lame. Guys, I was so sick at that point with Alex that we thought I had to go to the hospital because I'd never been this sick. I didn't eat for 4 days. And on the 4th day, when I tried to stand up from bed, I was so weak from a lack of calories. I would stand up and my legs would like shake and I would fall over because like I did not have the energy to stand up. I was barely drinking water. I didn't eat food. That was day 4. I like wasn't eating. And so Alex, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, we were like, do we need to go to like the fucking hospital? Like, what's going on? Even though I had had food poisoning before and I knew that's what it was. And so I totally forgot. Yeah, and they just thought I was being some stupid college kid. And they were like, she just drank a lot. And I'm like, bitch, I don't even drink. How dare you? Smooch is going to be eating a ton of sushi when the baby's out. Egg whites puffed up blueberry juice. Going to a line that the puke bucket shouldn't be your wooden salad bowl. Yes, I agree. I think that is a good call. We don't actually lick our cutting boards either. Most of the time we cook the things that are on boards. You don't think you've ever had food poisoning? It's the worst. Don't do it. Not to mention the pain from the attack. Yeah. Yeah, I remember it's like, it feels like a brick hits your stomach. Whenever, like, and I mean that, like, the weight of it, how, like, rough it is, it ain't fun. Okay. Sorry if I missed some messages, guys. But I also love that everyone's talking. This makes me so happy. They were definitely sus. That blows. Guys, it was so bad. I'll just tell you how bad it was. It was coming out of both ends. That's how bad it was. I thought I was like dying, like actually dying. Don't ever do it to yourself. Alyssa, stop. That's okay. I'm just being honest. That's who I am. when I had the mystery thing, I'd have the worst stomach pain. It happens. It does happen. But now what's happening with security, guys? What do we do here? Should we have it locked or unlocked? As a general safety rule, offline should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Oh, well then that's good, right? Should we set the security level to high then? Because then that means there's a lot of doors. And if they're all unlocked, you should expect to see 1 to 2 security doors with a low setting, 5 or 6 with a high. She isn't talking about anything that intimate though. Exactly! It's just my own body. If anything, I'm warning y'all. Check your sushi. Don't buy sushi from sketchy places. Only get them from good places. The things that have given me food poisoning has always been fish from a market or restaurant. Every time. So now I just don't eat fish going out. It kind of sucks because I like fish, but you can't do it. Oh, wait. I do want to return to the security menu. Hold up. Let's see what else we can do here. View estate inventory? Oh, so this is like out of the rooms left so far. Okay. Out of the rooms left so far. So I can come back here and check if I've missed anything. That's nice. Any of this? Okay, where should we go now? Well, I guess this is where we have to go. Okay. Damn it. Although breaker box could be cool. Because either way, we can go back in the den. Yeah, let's get breaker box. Let's get this shit early. Get it in the front of the house. Yes. Is there anything in here? Dessert and desert. Cool, we already have that. Paint cans, sure. Okay, we need to remember if we see one of these 3 rooms, let's try to get it this round. Let's see what we can make happen. My brother got food poisoning from buying fish sticks from a 7-Eleven in Thailand. Yes! All of my stories are like that. I don't trust it anymore. I could have told him that was going to happen too. I mean, to be fair, yeah, doing it from a 7-Eleven, that's ballsy as hell. Mine have been from like really nice restaurants. Like one was it was like a rehearsal dinner for a wedding, and I had food poisoning the night before the wedding. And I was sick literally until the hour before, and I was like, well, I can't miss it. Like, we're just gonna go and hope I'm fine. And thankfully I was, but like, I don't know, man. It was rough. Keycard entry system. Do we want this off? Even though I just turned them on? Or like it's offline? Does that matter? Oh, turn this to blue? I can't turn it to blue. Remember last time we tried to get the purples? What? Okay, why can't I access blue? Is that because I don't have enough rooms yet? We have to come back here. Something is weird about that. Hi, is it Ergen? Ergen Babako? Sorry, I forgot your name wrong. But yes, this game has taken over my thoughts. I had a dream about it last night. I'm only on day 2, so very fresh. What would be the smartest? Let's maybe go up to the den, go through that other door. Trying not to waste my steps. Okay, we have the den has the pawn. You got your appendix removed and all of a sudden you were cured? Really? But you weren't having appendicitis. Like this was 3 or 4 years of ER visits. Wait, so like your appendix was giving you problems for that long? Whoa. So yeah, doctors have no idea why removing it solved everything. I mean, at least it fixed it though. That is crazy though when you have like sometimes some weird unexplained science stuff. I went through something like that in high school and it was like, glad it was solved. Moral of the story is I've just always had like gastrointestinal issues, I guess. I'm just unlucky with that. Should we do guest bedroom or West Wing Hall? Percy says hi, everybody. Hello. Also, you flipped everything to off or on? Which way do you think we should have it, Rick? I haven't seen someone who finished the game, but this game takes like 100 days or more. Oh God, we're on day 2. Oh no, that's not good. Well, we know what Alyssa's streaming for the rest of the year, but listen, have you guys heard that the Oblivion remake might come out next week? Because I'm low-key thinking about that too. Let's do the hall. I don't want to get boxed in. Not this early. Okay, plane and plan. We have that. That lines up with 8. Do we think there is a piece in here? Okay, I do want to write down dates. I think dates get important. So we have June 15th of 83. Out of respect for the late Clara Epsom, we've read this one. The West Wing will be closed. Closed West Wing. I'm gonna write Clara did. She did, bitch. Okay, okay. That is walled off, yep. I don't really see anything else. It's way emptier than the last time. Feels weird to waste the 3-way doors here. Yeah, that's true. Maybe it wasn't the smartest decision. Yeah, and some of the food triggered it. Oh, weird, Disney. I've had a friend go through that with like certain foods she has to avoid for similar triggers. Play Oblivion? Guys, if Oblivion comes out, I'm done for. I do really want to play Oblivion. I think I would mix that into some of the games I'm trying to play and play it at least once a week consistently, maybe twice a week. Because I have never played an Elder Scrolls game. Despite how fantasy-pilled I am and how much I study it for art, I've never actually sat down and played Elder Scrolls, so this would be my first. Arrogant, I actually do have a notepad. So here's what we did last time I played this 2 days ago. I started writing this down, but MS Paint really started fucking up my computer, like real bad. So I switched over to this, and now we have a legal pad. But I'm getting there. We're having moments of clarity. we're getting there. Oh no, MS Paint, you let me down. I know, it started messing. That and Photoshop and like the new camera rig and everything, my computer just, it wasn't having it. So I have the old school paper now. I know. You'll really need it. Hey, Infame, what's up? How are you doing? You were watching an Oblivion leak as I said that. What can I say? Okay, key could get super important. Key could get super important. Corridor. We don't have any gems. Let's do the Nook. Why not? A key would be nice. Do we have the letter for this one? We do. It should be C, which it is. Crow and Row, baby. Crowin' and Rowan. So this one, the Nook, has a white rook. Yeah, and that's okay. That's not the same as last time. So these do correspond with just the rooms. That's what we need to take note of. You got it. I got my legal pad. Don't worry. Game, I got it. I got this in the bag, dude. Okay, this would effectively be a dead end. That's a dead end. Fuck. Can I not do this right now? Can I leave? Shit. I might as well do the parlor and get something out of it, right? From the puzzle. And then we'll see what piece is in the parlor, I guess. I've been thinking about some stuff lately. What have you got? What have I noted? Okay, so far, I'll show you so you can see a bit better too. I'll kind of re-explain this for everybody. Okay, so some of these notes I've realized are wrong, but I'll kind of tell you what we're thinking. So we've recognized that there are 2 pictures in each room, and you kind of like subtract the letters to get one left. So we have a slightly updated one. Like, we know the bottom now says 8 safes. I know it's backwards, my bad. Sorry. We know about the blue truths and the red lies. I got a little bit of a family tree going where I know we're Simon. We got our brother Herbie, named after like our grandpa. I don't know, Herbert Sinclair. I know our dad is Daniel. The safe code is a lie. I know that now because it was on a red note. And I'm starting to write down dates. You'll see I started tracking the chess pieces. I now think that's different. I thought they corresponded with a slot the way the letters do, like on the map. And now I think the chess pieces line up with a room in particular. So I'm now keeping track of, like, the den always has a white pawn. Because I kind of have a theory that you're setting up, like, a chessboard in here. Like, whenever you actually... I think there's going to be a time when, like, to get into the antechamber, you have to set up, like, all your pawns here corresponding with the room, or, like, something like that. But I am only on day 2. It's not. We got a ways to go. Okay, what room am I in? Here. Tier and tie? Is that it? So R? I have a feeling this is going to make the word correct. Okay, and then we've played this game before, but let me double check. There will always be at least one box that displays the truth. One always displays false. And there's a prize. The other 2 are empty. Okay. Hey, Herbie! Herbert! How you doing, Herbert? You doing okay in the ground there? Parlor has a black pawn. Okay. I got it. You've been thinking about winter in Fame? What's the first thing I would say if I see snow for the first time since I've never experienced snow before and you think you got it? What is it? In Fame, I got to play in snow for the first time a few months ago. I had my first first winter really with snow living in this house, and it was amazing. Damn, there's white stuff everywhere. All right. In Fame, if only you were here for the earlier conversation, man. I suggest watching the VOD. In a good way. It's funny. I promise. Have any of y'all had kvass? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. No, Rick, I don't think I have. Is it food? It's a drink you call home beer, and that's what Finns call it. It's barely alcoholic, mildly beery. It's usually a Christmas drink. No, but I love like mulled wine and stuff like that. I do love drinking that stuff around Christmas time. So hell yeah, I'd give it a go. My first words when I saw snow were, eee! Yeah. Okay, the black box contains gems. What does the black box say? All 3 boxes are empty. That's definitely a lie. This box and the blue box are empty. That could be true. That could also be true. So maybe it's 2 truths and 1 lie. Let's try this. Please don't. Ah! We got it. Sweet, sweet release. Rick, we call it Svagdrika. Svagdrika. Is there anything else I need to take note of here? These just look like set dressing pieces. Yeah, because I've seen that horse before. I think that's just like reused assets. I did take note. Okay, that the Nook has that. Okay, we're good. We're good. Smartest thing to get out of here would be to just go down to the west wing and then to shoot straight across, right? Ugh, I don't want to waste my footsteps. I'll never forget the video of Alyssa being so excited about snow and Alex being like, "That's great, honey, but I'm freezing out here." I'm so glad that's captured on video. I'm so glad I'm starting to like record more things in that regard. Oh, I want the observatory. I want the observatory. Is it smart to use gems that fast? What do y'all think? Should we do the corridor or the observatory? Fuck the bathroom. We're not doing it. So it translates to mild drink. Oh, that's cool. It's barely an alcoholic beer. Like Christmas drink. That's sick. If y'all ever got recipes for this kind of stuff, especially now that I live in an area that actually experiences 4 seasons and I can like get in the mood for it, I would love to try making some of this. My gut's telling me corridor to save on the gems, but also maybe the stars are cool. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I just want to see. Okay. Bath or tub. Bath and bats. Wait, where am I? Wait. Bath and bat is H. Okay, that is correct. So we have that. Observatory has a white knight. Okay. And we know we can get a star from it. This has all the directions. Where is it? Where are you? Oh! I can just look at it! Let me see. 2. The twins! A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall? Oh, I have to go back there then, don't I? Can I move it up anymore? Oh, wait. Can you move it up? Can I move it over to me? We can't see my items? Oh no! On the bottom? Okay, this shouldn't be covering anything right now, but let me know. Is it like when I'm in the menu? Hold up. Oh, in the right! That's right, thank you. I actually forgot about that. Here we go. I think we put it here and that was okay last time. Thank you. The follow bar. Yeah, thank you guys. A pair of chests. That makes 4, if you know what I mean. Can we move this anymore? Oh! Oh! Oh, wait. Call me crazy, but I've always told Phil that we should make videos of ourselves. Wait, doing what? So if one of us dies, we'd have them to remember each other? Oh, wait. I think I went too far. Shit. Go back. Wait, no, go back the other way. No! Hold on. Okay, one more. And I think down, right? I don't think that's too weird because Disney, honestly, now that I've been doing YouTube more, I kind of love recording my life. Even if you guys don't always see it in a video. But it's really cool just to kind of like have the mundane recorded. And now I can look back and there's a thing here. Hold on. It's really cool to be able to look back on the mundane and like see even how our house has changed in the last 3 or 4 months. So no, I don't think that's weird. I don't think you're mentally ill. I totally understand like having that for yourself. I can't wait to look back at all this footage in like 10 years and be like, oh my god, remember this? Oh. Recipe, you can buy it in a bottle at the store. Can you really? Whoa, I didn't know that. Here, let's see what we got in here. Wait, we got secret floor plans? What the fuck? Would you like to permanently add planetarium to your drafting pool? Hell yeah, I do. Who would say no? Wait, is there a reason you'd want to say no? Uh-oh. Whoa. Guys, having a planetarium in the house. Goals, am I right? Alright, that has to be everything in here. Where should we go next? Mystery things, I know. You can watch those back when y'all are 90 and go, grandma voice, remember when we were young like that? What? Okay, but honestly though, it is gonna be really cool to have that. You can make it at home taste better than the store-bought ones. Interesting. I don't know if we have them store-bought here. We might have to go to like a special store since we're in America. Feels like the same thing when I brought it up. Yeah, it'd be super cool to have that. Hey, Aragon, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good time here. Oh, what? The run is over? But we just started. But we just... All right. We might as well get a room that we get something out of. I haven't been to the nursery yet. Fuck it, we ball. All right, well. We're close to rate your setup.
I'm getting better at gaming.
We are! We are getting very close to rate your setup. Aw, man. Look at this goose. I love goose. So there's... Interesting, there's 2 kids. Okay, so in the nursery there's a white pawn. Okay, we got a white pawn. There's 2 cribs, which is interesting because me and Simon, or sorry, I'm Simon. Simon and Herbie are pretty far in age. So is this like for someone else? Maybe put on your tinfoil hats, gang. Put on your tinfoil hats. Maybe Herbie had a twin that died. Right? And then whenever Herbie grows up and doesn't need the nursery anymore, they still have 2 cribs. They still have 2 cribs, and then I just get one, and then I have the playpen, right? But they still have 2. You know? Maybe? Fuck it, we ball. White pawn. My massage table's on the way. Hell yeah, Rick! Yeah, you'll definitely have time for that then. There was a pin on the wall. So we have, you're right, pin and pine. That tracks with the letters we have, so I think we're on the right track with that. There they are, the tinfoil hats. You know what I mean? Unless there's something else. What's this? Dice? Telling me I can reroll for floor plans? I ain't got no more doors to go through. I ain't got no more doors. Can you open the cabinets? I can't right now. What's red? The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. Isn't that our mom? I have Mary with question marks written for our mom. Maybe, okay. Mary? Marigold? That could just be a pen name though. That could be a pen name. Pen names are real. You took the best selfie. It's so good I had to share it. I can't wait to see it. Even if we hit a dead end, this room is very good. Okay, that's good to know. So there was a red prince who sat on a red throne, which we know is associated with lies. A little interesting. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. Me too. It's the only true color. Ironic, because it's not. You fucking liar. The prince often said. Hey, look, it's food poisoning. There it is, the little lobster over here. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. Sorry, I'm digging really far for symbolism. We have had crows show up a lot on the paintings. Well, I've never seen this game or this room, so I don't know if it's a good... Oh, if the game plays it well. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of interesting things in here. Who's the author? It's Marion Marigold, which I think might be the mom. and he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard the sky was not a red hue. The beach, okay. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Oh, okay. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? Was it this book? Aww. In a bath, okay. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. Weird. Okay. So I'm thinking, especially because the game is called Blueprints, just off the cuff. I'm thinking we're the Blueprints. Herbie, our brother, is the Red Prince. I think something happened to him. Or maybe this is like an Edith Finch scenario where he's like got some twin or something and the twin died, or I don't know. That throws some layers in it. I do think Mary, we learned last time, might be our mom. Maybe the mom wrote the book for her own kids. She could just be an author. I am going to check the cabinets. It doesn't look like there's much else we can interact with. Wall? Yeah, it ain't much. And I think that's it for us. God damn it, that was pretty bad. Alright, whatever. Let's go outside. Might as well make use of what we got. Oh, wait, they said there were 2 chests in here, right? What does this do? Oh, no. Are they both locked? You're telling me I can only get one of these? You love the text. It is very pretty. So the twin thing is definitely strengthened from that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I also think it's funny that the book was on one side of the nightstand, so maybe like that's to kind of say like one of the cribs is for that one, and that book was for that one in particular, and the other crib having nothing by it is also kind of symbolic. Was there an airplane in the book? I don't think so. Why? Guys, I think I'm gonna open the left chest. What is it? Is it good? What good does money do me if I have nowhere to spend it? Huh? What am I supposed to do with this? Yeah, we already read that. Alright. Man! Alright, where do we go? Didn't Herbie like his airplane? Did he? I don't know. I don't know if I've gotten that information yet. If he did, I forgot. If he did, I definitely forgot. Okay. Little birdie bath. Can I get around here? No. So this is all just nothing. Oh? The hell is this? What the hell is this? You see this? That's gotta be something. Quick, throw my money at it. That's gotta work, right? There's like power lines going right to it. This has to be... There is no mirror in the cabin. What are you talking about? I don't see a mirror. You put your hand up to the mirror. And your hand just dusts across the wall. It's like the mirror was never there. Sting Dragon, you might be happy that, I don't know if you were here whenever I said it, but I'm starting to edit down some of the streams into, like, edited Let's Play videos for people that just would rather watch, you know, because if you don't want to watch a whole VOD, you could just watch, like, the games you're interested in or just see that little part of it. There's a campfire. And, I've started with Slay the Princess. Slay the Princess is being edited down. What? The hell is that? What? What kind of syndrome ass island is this? That was a deep cut Incredibles reference for those that don't know. I thought that birch tree was a person. Who are you? That scared me. Oh my god. I watched the VOD of the princesses I missed. Ah, cool. It feels like you're playing Myst. It really does. It really does, though. So glad you got the tower and all the fun things that came with her. Dude, she was so cool. Can I look in here? What? Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will. Wait, great uncle's will. Hold up. I forgot. So he's not a grandpa. That means my mom, because hold on, I'm very close to my great aunt and uncle. How are they related to my mom again? my mom has a mom who's like, who in this story would not be related. So grandma. And then grandma has a sister, or in this case a brother. Okay. Okay, I got it. I got it. Family trees, man. That's, they're confusing. They're confusing. Okay. Your grandparents' siblings. Yes, there we go. Yeah, mom or dad's siblings, yes. No, you're right. It's grandparents' siblings. Yep. I don't think I'll ever be a great uncle, but I might be an okay uncle. Rick! You know what you get? Well done. Well done. My parents had a bird feeder where 2 squirrels used to eat, and they're moving it suddenly gone. The squirrels are hella confused. Aww. Rip the squirrels. Okay, what does this say? So due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, now we know his relation for sure, you are not allowed to stay overnight in the estate. Right. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a respectable off-site sleeping quarters. Call it a day anytime in the blueprint menu, and you return to the campsite for the night. What does that grant me exactly? Does that grant me any boons? I feel like it probably would. Anyway, you got prepare for your finals. Hey, Infame, good luck. If I don't see you in the next 36 hours, dude, best of luck with them. Kick butt. I'm stuck on a log? Alright. Stuck on a log? There was a bird in there? A blue bird in a swimsuit. Oh, that's true. I should have paid more attention to that. It's good. The squirrels are fat as hell. They deserve it. They're precious little babies. That is a bird in a blue swimsuit. Okay. I'm just gonna write random notes off to the side. I'll call it miscellaneous. Bird in blue swimsuit. Alex brought up an airplane. I'll call it Herbie's airplane. What's weird is, for some reason, I'm also picturing this take place in like the 50s or something, and it's not. Like, clearly all the memos are from like the 80s and 90s. Interesting. Okay, let's go. No, back around this way? Because there was like a weird door up here, right? Hey Isaiah, what is up? This game looks fun, but I don't know if I want to play it because watching it played is way too spoilery. No, that's fair. Honestly, Isaiah, I've been avoiding other people I watch play it so that I can try to figure out some puzzles on my own. There's 1 or 2 I've been spoiled to. Like, there's a dart game I now know how to do in here. But now I'm just avoiding it like the plague. I get you. I understand. Okay, what is... It's also probably very fun to watch someone, like, after you know how it goes, to watch someone do it. I do think I'll look forward to watching other playthroughs after I finish. I mean, if the prince in the book was red, are you the blue prince? That's what I think. I'm 100% picking up on that. Because even in the cutscenes, we wear, like, a lot of blue clothes. You know, it seems like a lot of our items the environment around us is blue, much like the Red Prince had a red environment around him. All right, I think we're SOL. I think we call it a day. Tomorrow you will awake to find rooms. Yeah, your inventory gets reset. Yeah, that's fine. Day 3! Day 3! Give it up for day 3. We need the Mr. Krabs GIF. Okay, Alyssa, probably not the right time for the question, but I need your thoughts on the all-female space trip. I gotta be honest, Disney, I don't know much about it. I don't know much about it at all, but what I have seen, it just makes me this. Just Can you see it again? It's that's how I feel about it. You all know I am a fan of Eat the Rich, and I'm just sick of it. That's what I think. That's what I think. I don't know much about it, but that's how I feel. And I don't know, we got bigger fish to fry. It's so stupid, I hate it so much. Yeah, it's basically my same. Same. The blast door makes me think Great Uncle was a prepper. Honestly, though, maybe he was. Maybe that's the 46th room. Prepper? Question mark? I'm gonna write that next to his name. Great Uncle. Prepper? Prepper? Hardly know her. And these dumb celebs are so out of touch with the hatred of it. I know, that's probably the craziest part. It was funny how similar it felt to the Titan submersible, except without the collapse and death, but like the same kind of vibe of like the general public just being like, fuck off. You know, no one cares, get out. Let's go straight. Let's get it. A key, a gem. We've actually done all of these before. Let's get a nook. Let's get a key. I feel like a key could at least open up some doorways. Okay, White Rook and the nook. What have we got? Bride and Bridge. Or Gucci, baby. So now I think the earlier rooms will probably go faster. Yeah, probably. Ooh. Okay. So here's the deal. Doorways are super important. I don't want to get locked up. The storeroom is a dead end, though. I think I want to take my chance with this, though. I think I'm going to try a new strategy this run. I think I'm going to try to, like... Let's get some materials. Right, let's get some items. Okay, stare and stars. We also don't have... Okay, storeroom. Guys, I'm like this close to pulling out my highlighters and highlighting the kinds of rooms in my notes. All right, we got a white pawn. We got white pawns. Yes. And it is I. Cool beans, we got it. Oh! Look. It's the bird. So this is my... Okay, I'm gonna make a note. We found drawing of same bird? What? Why? Can I like flip it over? The bird is the word, exactly. Yeah, Disney, no, I completely agree with you. It's so weird. It had the same vibe as like the Titan submersible of just like people flaunting their money, not understanding like real world problems, especially like the last like 5 to 10 years. People are so on edge, and like understandably so, with just like the state of things. Not that I want to like bring that up on stream, because I do feel like this is a good time to like, I don't know, we can kind of get away from the worries of the world a bit. But yeah, it's out of touch. And then I saw the tiniest snippet of Katy Perry being like, I'm just so full of love and like to be loved, and I love, you know, and we all just love. And it's like, get the fuck out of here. No one cares. All right, hallway could be good. Can we only use rooms once? I'm kind of gonna mess around with that too. Let's get the parlor. Let's get the puzzle. Let's get the stuff early. Front of the house is fun house. Pin and pine. Tracks. Nailing it. Let's get this. One truth, one lie. Oh, I should turn off my Cintiq too. Whoops. Do I have any other thing in here? Maybe like a hidden key? Sometimes they do that. I feel like that's not a very like early game thing. Alright, whatever. We're good. The gems are on the desk. I don't think they are. Unless. Could you imagine if they did that? The gems are on the floor. I don't think they are. The gems are in this box. Thank you! Nailed it. Okay, so now we go through here. Black pawn. Yep, okay. So the pawns, the chess pieces are assigned per room. This now has a gem requirement? Why? 2 items. Well, that almost ends our run, dude. Oh man, what do we do? The decision making for the rooms is actually way harder than I thought. A part of me wants to do the closet and then just like risk it with the entrance hall, but we could... Oh, let's do it! Oh god. Okay. That's dead end. Word of the day is, ooh, asunder? Alright, we gotta look up what that word means. I mean, I think I know what it means, but you guys know I like to check. A dark room? A laboratory? Wait. Experimental house features. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Okay, what does the red room do? You cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. That sucks. Big time. I will tear your empire asunder. That's a good word. Our prepper uncle was prepared for the world to be torn asunder. I don't know what to do, man. I kind of want to try the dark room. I want to see what we find in there. Although, damn, this is hard. Okay. Not seeing the drafting plans is kind of killer, though. But I want to save my gems. Oh, it's light. No! Shit, I thought it was light in here. I thought it was light in here. Let me see. Shit. No! Fuck! I wasn't born in the darkness. Damn it! Alright, where do I go? Fuck. Alright, let's pick the middle. Please? What? The hell is this? Coat check? Could you imagine having to walk through a dark room to get to coat check? That's kind of hilarious. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Oh, I understand how this is important now. Okay. Too bad I don't have anything. Which room was this? Stag and tag. Okay, unfortunately, this doesn't seem... Yeah, damn, this doesn't seem important to me right now. Shit. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna go back through to the other side. I can see why now Ergen was like, sometimes people take 100 days. So it means apart. So you guys eat Oreos twisted asunder? Hell yeah, I do. I'm gonna risk it and I'm gonna try one of the gem requirements. Because this already isn't going well. This already isn't bad. What else is asunder. My mind is being taken asunder. The hell is this? A boiler room? These are some steep ass stairs, dude. What? Oh! It's a puzzle. What do I... We gotta get in the green? Did I do it? Did I do it? It's in... What? What about you? How are you looking? Did I do it on accident, right? I mean, it does... Yeah, easy puzzle. Easy puzzle for babies. Dude, I think I fucking nailed it. I think I nailed this. What? How do we get over there? Shit. Was the boiler room... Oh no, do we have to get up? We have to get there from the other side. You're telling me we solved that puzzle? You're telling me we solved that with our big, massive brains, clearly? Okay. Let's do this. Lose half your steps. Okay, lose half your steps. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 floor plans. Which seems like the dicier option. I kind of think we just go with the archives. Losing half your steps might be... That could be killer. You learn you only lose half the steps once. You'll go down to 20. Oh, and then that's it? Well, then I might have picked the wrong one. That's okay. We're learning. We've never gotten a lot of these rooms. I was also thinking of this today. Semantic satiation. When a word is repeated over and over again until the word begins to lose its meaning to the listener, I actually play with that like more than I care to admit. Especially as a child, I found that interesting. Lock and clock. So C. Okay, I'm fairly certain the third word from the bottom is crack, but we'll see. We crack 8 safes. Oh! Oh, we got dates. We got dates, baby. Let's go. We have Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Oh, we were right. Okay, wait. So that is, okay, August 22nd of 85. So 2 years after Clara's death, Marigold wins Literary Award, Honor, whatever. Same difference. Okay, popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovers on Thursday, is that relevant, that her picture book Swimbird has been chosen. Okay, so Swimbird's gotta be the bird that the guy, we have. Okay, has been chosen for the literary medal. This is Marigold's second time winning the prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort, which I bet was Red Prince. Second medal. I'm sure the first medal was Red Prince. Aw. Red Prince. And then debut? Aw. Did she write books for her kids? It is a one-time penalty. Okay, that's good to know, Alex. Thank you. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative of Baron H. Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name, so this is our mom, to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Okay, so we're nailing it. That's mom. Mom has had 2 kids. Wrote the Red Prince for the first kid, probably Herbie, named after her uncle. Me, Simon, the Swimbird, the Blue Prince. Yeah, this is all coming together, baby. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Swimbird author never considers herself a success. Oh no. Did you suffer from the Great Depression? It's okay. A lot of artists do, okay? I can attest. It's okay. It's okay, Mary. This is January 27th of 86. Okay, she confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, oh, there we go, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits, I don't actually know that word, pundits, that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. That's fucking hilarious. Children's books are a money-making machine. I bet I can write them faster than they can read them. I mean, maybe. There's a lot of my art friends, if you work in animation, some of them illustrate for children's books or even just do book covers and stuff. That's a huge industry for animators too. Pundit is an expert in a particular subject or field who is frequently called upon to give their opinions. Oh, so a bit like a critique then. I did not know that. Pundit and critique. Thank you, Rick. Okay, so she writes Swimbird, which means she probably has me, her second son, and then in 86, this is published. Okay, interesting. Oh, there's more. November 11th, 86. Okay, hold on. 11/11/86, does that matter? I'm gonna write for the first one, doesn't feel successful. Okay. And this one says publisher and author detained by Red Guard. What the hell? What are we talking about? Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White, another color, were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, I swear I can read, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Okay, we got an interesting thing with colors going on. We got a Philip White has joined. We got a Philip White, RFCL is the Children of Blackwater. I am so glad I'm not doing this on Microsoft Paint right now. Holy shit. The Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publisher. This is all happening very, very close to each other. It doesn't say a year. I'm going to assume the year's 86. I'll write a little question mark by it. Marion drops publishing. Ruffington Press is the publisher, citing personal reasons. The announcements came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Okay. Let's do Mary. Okay, Caleb Manning. Mentor and mentor friend. That's good. That makes sense. I think the reason the pundits question the Red Prince about being about her son is because they don't know she had 2 and 1 died. Oh, that could be it. Also, one of the articles did make her sound kind of depressed if she's not like recognizing her success. Losing one of your sons would absolutely like ruin any sense of accomplishment or like celebration you could have. That also kind of lines up, right? Because she would have written her second book, Swimbird, for Uz, and then like if Herbie had a twin that died, I don't know, it's hard coming back from that, right? I can imagine. I wonder if the makers of this game ever got so deep in the woods with the puzzles that they couldn't see the forest for the trees. And like, is this even making sense anymore? I've been there. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Okay, so Ruffington Press. Ruffington Press seems like the no good corpo guy so far. Interesting. And then White was the other guy that left, right? Philip White is another author. Okay, so-and-so was seen at the corner suspicious bag under the blank. Waved down a local man. This is the 3rd major incident, I don't know, last year. It is anticipated... Oh, I didn't mean to change. Go back. Something about a trial with grand treason? Okay, so another thing is there's clearly political through threads going through this happening in the bigger world outside of this house that she and this publishing company are at least tangentially kind of caught in. But if they're gonna have a trial for grand treason, that's like, you can get some serious trouble for that shit. No traces discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. What? Okay, Mary Matthew Jones. So that is our mom, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold. We knew that now. Was last seen by a close friend around 3:45. I wonder if something happens when the clock strikes 3:45. Okay, so this is now February 21st, 87. That's kind of concerning. So all of that stuff with treason and whatnot happened in November. Holiday season passes. Mary goes missing. Hello? That does not seem good at all. Last seen at 3:45 p.m. on Friday. Damn, right before the weekend too. Getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Okay. Should I write that down? I don't know what's worth writing down or not anymore. I'm just gonna draw pictures. 100 Bells Tea Room. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's out of character. It's an out of character incident. At this point, we are seeking more information. What? Okay, hold up. We also should write down her name is Mary Matthew Jones. That's like her full name. In September, I'm assuming of that same year, priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. What? carriage. This is 1887. You know what I'm thinking? I think this is people with hella money. I think this is people with hella money and they just do carriages because they can. That's what I think. Treason's basically always life imprisonment. That's what I was thinking. It's either that or they just like off you, right? It's something pretty damn bad. Like bad. Don't mess with it. I'm gonna guess this is in September of 87. This has to do with the jewels we're finding around the house, right? It has to. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. Museum authorities said they were all alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, disabled security system. That doesn't at all sound like what we've been doing in this house. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen are the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Ares. The ruby crown is what was mentioned in the book. Stolen jewels from museum, and then I'll write ruby crown, and then that name might be important, of Orinda Ares. We've seen the name Ares before. It was in the observatory. It was like on a book. It was like Ares Publishing, or like it was something like that. And that book was old. That book was from the 1800s, which means this crown is probably an old artifact related to that somehow, right? Maybe like a group with money, something like that. A mask intrusion. Hey, Lilypad, welcome in. We got our big tinfoil hats on today, baby. It's a big day for it. Oh wait, it tells us more about the crown here. The priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Okay, I do believe that is our last clue. We got a lot from that. We got a lot of dates. A lot of theories are confirmed. Yeah, big brain. Guys, I think I'm good at puzzles. I think I'm good at them. Do we want to go up? What's going to provide us... Actually, you know, if we go through... Is it this door? Yeah, if we go through this door, we at least get another letter. Let's try that. Okay! Spare room it is! That sucks. That happens every time we pick a room now. It's giving liminal space. It's giving liminal space. Can I have that? Can I have that? This a lore dump? Dude, it really was. But it confirmed a lot of our suspicions. I do think we're onto something with one of the kids being dead. And like the mom maybe lost it. Maybe the kid died because of something happening politically, like, right? Like maybe a COVID situation. What if the kid got sick and it was something that they felt like the government could have prevented? And then she like... I don't know, it could also be the publishing press is politically attached to something that she didn't want to be attached with anymore. There's so much. We could go left and look for the boiler room. Oh shit, that's true. Oh, I do want to do that. Especially because this didn't give us... I don't see anything for a letter. Let's do it. Let's burn the 2 steps. I think that's worth it, especially now that we know runs can end so quickly. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, what do we do? I don't want to lose the 1 money we have. Let's do the weight room. Fuck it, we ball. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We just did some leg day, okay? I think we've done this one. Fur and fire. That's a new one. So fur and fire, this is E. Right? Yes. I think. So now which direction do we need to go? This way to get into the boiler room, right? Oh man, we need to get so lucky with this. We need to get so lucky with this. Yeah, we get stuck behind the chapel if we have no money. Yeah. Please? Okay, wait. The chapel, at least... The bedroom doesn't get us in. The archive is too... It's too much of a gamble. We have to do the chapel then. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, the chapel is fine now. I know, I just... I would like to save my money. Why is the church always taking my money? Why? Why you gotta be like this? Okay, there was like a hidden key on the ground. Now we know we gotta really like check for that shit, you know? Now we know we really gotta check for that. Mm-hmm. I wish I had my metal detector. Oh, that's right. Wait, we have... I didn't check for... I forgot to be checking for pieces. Okay, so we have... The chapel had a white bishop, right? It's kind of fitting, isn't it? Makes sense. Okay, I don't think I see anything here. Could just be set dressing design, but interesting that these have little rubies in them, right? We're talking about a ruby crown and stuff a lot more. This also is a room that has way more red accents, and the other rooms often have blue accents. Now, is that because this is a red room to indicate riskiness? Or does that have to do with the story? I don't know. In Finnish, bishop is damn it. Is it said like damn it? Or is it damn it? That's really funny. Hey Isaiah, welcome in. You've gotten so much better with this keyboard. Oh no, the bishop is the messenger. Is it? That's cool. Alright, this is to the boiler room. It's locked! Because of the key cards! I'm an idiot. I just said I was doing so good. I'm actually a fucking idiot, dude. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Technically this room, I think, could have pictures in it. Fuck. Alright, let's just go, I think we're SOL here. I think we're SOL. I think we go. Let's see this. Corridor. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving on. We have, ooh, like a tent? Camp and no. What has that been called before? Tag and oh no. What? Price? Could it be price tag? I'm all ears. I'm all ears if anyone has a suggestion. Also, is the music a bit loud? I feel like since the music started playing, it's just a teeny bit loud. Yeah, let me just bump it down. We want ambiance. Resume. Okay, what can we hit? We got tree. We got trees. We got camp. Could it be site? Like campsite? Site and... Nope. Camp and stamp. Nope, that just rhymes. Shit, what is it? Tent. And what do you think the other word is then? Stent. Trent. Nope. Man, we don't even have a chess piece. Okay, so we gotta figure this out. 10! Oh my god, Rick, you're right! It is 10 and 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. Okay. Genius. Genius. Big brain. Oh. The money. The money could be good. Orange? Oh, God bless. I'm not even paying attention to the steps, because like at this point, it is what it is, you know? Okay, got some money. This is the same as before. Bridget. Like, who is Bridget? I'm gonna write that down. Caleb Manning. We also have the name Philip White, who was another writer. And now we have the name Bridget, which I'm guessing is just like staff in the house. We also have Lady Clara, who lived long ago. Okay, that's just saying eat your food, you'll get some steps. What have we got here? Coast and coat, so that is S. We now have another word. We got gates. I think it's gonna say 8 gates. Something gates, 8 something, crack 8 safes. That's what I think it's gonna say. Alright, no whammies! Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. The music stopped now. I don't like how ominous this is getting. So, stage and stag. Makes sense. That's the E in gates. A part of me kind of wants to go over. I don't know how far we've gotten though. It would be fun to just go further up. What is this? Doors in the West Wing are always, or are more likely to be locked, and we know that is a lie. You're just trying to intimidate me. Ooh! Oh, man. Okay, we haven't gone to the billiard room yet. Let's do that. If we don't see what it is, can the room still cost us diamonds or keys or coins? I think it will tell you if it costs gems, because we have had that happen now. I don't know about the money, like if you pull the chapel. I wonder if they just wouldn't let you. That's actually a really good question. I'm not sure. Gems, they will tell you. Absolutely. Okay, we've done this one. It's plane and planet, which is T, and we have... What is this? Ksav? Ksav. Give me some of that. Can I play? Damn it. Okay, I do know, not to be cheaty, but as I said, I watched a little bit of this game before I started playing, and one of the things I got onto was the picture puzzle, and then I do know how to do this puzzle. It's a math game! Zav? It's... Kvass? I thought I said kvass. Did I not? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, this is a math game. 16. If it's blue, it's 8 plus 4. Where's 12? 12 minus 10 for the yellow is 2. 20 minus 7. Good old 13. And I think this is multiplication. So 5 times 4 is 20. Okay, so now we have 20 minus 18 is 2 times 6 is 12. I'm so good at math. I'm so good at math. Oh, we got a key! Let's go. Oh my god. All right, anything else? I did not see anything. We could ransack the liquor cabinet. Okay. Can I get in here? No. Nope. Okay. That leads one way out. I guess we gotta use that key we just got, huh? Okay. Observatory might be kind of cool. Breaker box. Breaker box would be a dead end, though. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's do observatory, because then we also get another letter. Oh, wait, no, it's gem. Oh, I'll take the art. I don't want to dead end myself. And we don't know how to do the breaker box yet. Let's roll the dice. We don't have a dice this turn. We don't have a dice this round. We got nothing. The dice would normally show up. I think it's like right here. It's like where your rerolls are. I think we're SOL. Maybe I got lucky. Oh, I got some steps. That was good. Where am I? Bedroom. Hey, we don't know the piece for this. So, okay. That at least was some information. Bedroom is a white pawn. Okay. Tier and tiger, so G? Okay. What else can we get from here? Last time there was like paper. Can we get anything? There's like a little origami crane. That seems interesting. Oh, there's actual dice. I meant that figuratively. I didn't catch that, Rick. I'm sorry. You right. Greetings from Reddington. Okay, wait, that's interesting because hear me out. Red represents lies, right? It also might represent Herbie or the dead son that we're speculating about. The press is called Ruffington Press. I know it's not the exact same, but that is kind of weird. You know what I mean? Ruffington Press, Reddington. That's like too close to just completely ignore. You know what I mean? Okay, that's not it. This has got to be our mom, right? She's got the moon pendant. I'm assuming this would be like her bedroom. She's got the moon pendant. I'm going to draw that by her. Okay. I don't know why that's significant yet. Maybe she joined like a cult. I say that as a witch. Maybe she just became a cool witch. And she's going against the patriarchy. We need a key. We need more steps. Do we go back to the weight room? That'd be, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps just to get back to the weight room. Do you have a picture of yourself in your bedroom? Oh, you think more likely a lover. So that could be our dad. That's a very good point. That could be our dad, Daniel. What does the bedroom look like? It's pretty gender neutral. I mean, I guess the vanity is something like a woman would more likely have. Especially in the 80s, but like, you know? I can't think of anything worse of having on my own nightstand a picture of me. Oh, that's true. It is a man's hat. It is a man's hat. Very true. A part of me kind of wants to take the risk and go through these other ones. Because what can we get from there? If we go through the weight room, above the spare room, we still need that letter. Or, I mean, we could just keep going up through the hallway. Because we're so low on steps, I think if we had like 30 steps like usual, I would just say, screw it, let's go back around. Yeah, I think this time we're going to go up through the hallway. Let's just see how high we can get. Oh, never mind. The game said, screw you. I'm making you do this. Yep, I know. Let's see how high we can get. Okay, that only costs 1 step. Alex was correct. Do we even bother with like which one is that? It's the 5th one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I already have the letter for that. Let's just go straight across then. Right? Is there anything in here? I guess I didn't bother to really check before. Can I lift some weights? Burn some calories? It seems pretty desolate. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh my god! They're killing me. Because here's the thing. We essentially can't make it back to the entrance hall unless we get lucky with steps. I'm just going to take the risk here and hope we get more steps, right? Every step costs you money. That's capitalism, baby. No, so it's... We got a bathroom. We got a shitty ass bathroom, dude. So Lily Pad, you get charged a step every time you walk into a new room. So when I walk into this bathroom, it'll go down to 6. Yep. Oh, there's not even anything here. At least we got fucking pictures. All right, what is it? Stage and Sage? Oh, I think I got it. I think it's going to say 8 dates. Here we go. Here's what we got. Can you see this? I think it's going to say something about Gates. Bill Gates. I don't know. 8 dates. Crack 8 safes. So it's a good thing we wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 dates written down. We need to keep writing those down. We need to keep writing those down. At least that was exciting. Come out of the freaking bathroom. And now you'll see as I walk back into the gym, it will go down to 5. So we can go 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the other side of the spare room and just hope we get steps or something, right? Yeah, I think that's all we can do. Tal has H and S. Ooh! That's okay. So who would that be? Herbert, Herbie, and Simon. It's the 2 boys. So where should I write that? H and S towels equal Herbie and Simon. So maybe she does just have the 2 sons. Herbie, no, there's gonna be some plot twist where there's like another one that's dead. There's gotta be. There's gotta be. We at least know we have Herbie and Simon. That's me. Maybe Herbie died and then mom ignored me because the depression of the death of her son was just too much for her to bear. Is this one closed? Was this locked? Okay. Oh, mate. Wait. Hold on. This could buy us some time. This game is too smart for me. It's very fun, Lilypad. It's so... I recommend it, man. If you like puzzles at all, and I know it might seem difficult, but I'm normally kind of like, I gotta sit with puzzles for a bit. This is a good time. So can we, here, if we're counting, so if we step into the bedroom, we get plus 10. So stepping back into the spare room, archives, passage, parlor, entrance. That'll give us 5 more steps. Yeah, we might as well take what we can get. Okay, we got Tyr and Ty. Yep. This looks like... I'm just saying this because of the nautical theme, I guess. Is that sexist of me? Maybe a little bit. I know it says guest bedroom, but it's interesting that it's got like, it feels like a boy's room. Like, could it be that when Herbie left for college, he came back in? I don't know. Something. It's tickling me. Anyways, the guest bedroom we have, right? Guest bedroom has a white pawn in it. We have a piece of paper here, or card. Dude, we got a key card? Oh my god. We can't waste this. Come on. Oh my god. We can't waste this. We know our great uncle wasn't an exercise fanatic. Most doctors recommend 10,000 steps a day. Herbert was like 50 max. I'm exhausted. Get me to bed. He could have been in the Navy. He does give kind of like militaristic vibes, like in his portraits. Oh, wait, shit. Speaking of health, hold on. Sinclair. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. It screams very British. On the hunt. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. Oh, he's talking about the box game and the oh, no, the dart game. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rule of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Okay, so Sinclair was sick. Speaking of, you nailed it. You guys nailed it. Probably died of being sick then. What if he was sick with a similar thing that the son was sick with? I love having tinfoil hats on. I live for games like this. Got your guest towels. Okay. We need to be smart with our steps now. We go to the archives. Not the boiler room yet. I got my eye on you. We go down to the parlor. Okay, wait. Big brain move. We probably died of being sick. Okay, here's the big brain move. Hear me out. In our inventory, can we put the key card in coat check? You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real. Even if we get lucky, we're not going to get that far. But if we put in the coat check now, and then we get like early security next time or in future days, I think that's the move. So we need to go through the boiler room. What's with the dartboard? You play a math game? You play a little math game and you get surprises out of it? Okay, there's the boiler room. Here's the haunted ass dark room. Get me out of here. All right, put them up. Guys, I'm a genius. Yes. Not responsible for content of garments or articles left overnight. But you just said you can retrieve this item on any day you have a coat check in your house. That's what we want. Okay, so 7 steps left. We can still maybe see what we can get. Might as well. Right through the passageway. So we know for later at least. Yeah. I think that way, if we get security early, like last time, we get a lot of those doors and then we don't have to worry about keys at all. We can just use that. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck it. Oh, it's the den. Okay, we already have the letters and stuff for this. Got a gem? Cool, I guess. We know the den has a white pawn. Oh, wait. Oh, we don't have any keys. What if I just smash it against the wall until it opens? Because that's what I would do in real life. That's what I would actually do. Walk-in closet, 4 items. I don't think that would save us at this point. Let's get to the utility closet. Because, like, we're done. This run's over. Okay, I think there's a switch we can probably find somewhere. Gymnasium. Okay. I was wondering if boiler room would be on here. So it's not. We literally just have to get in through the other side. Oh, wait. We could have... We could have tried to get into the boiler room with the key card. Could we have even gotten around that far? Yeah, I think we could have. Damn it. That's fine. If we get it next time, we get it. I now have 0 steps, and I passed out. Stardew Valley style. Why did you not check or use the silver key? I think, wait, can you, I thought you could only check one item at a time. And didn't we run out of keys? Maybe I might have just had a lapse. I might have just had a lapse, honestly. All right, we're calling it a day. Are we winning? I think we're doing pretty good. So, Lily, apparently, some people will go like tens or dozens of days and still not have this figured out. We're about to enter day 3. I think we're doing pretty damn good. All right, I think I got one more run in me. What do you guys say? Cheers. One more run, then I gotta go take Percy to the park. Silver key was in special keys. Oh. I just had a lapse then. That's why it was in the inventory and not just on our little key marker. I think I looked up at the key marker and I saw it said 0, and then in my brain I was just like, oh, okay. Well, shit. All right. Let's start left this time. We haven't done that since day 1. Gain 2 steps when you enter this room. Puzzle? Let's do the puzzle. All right, Lilypad, here's the darts. Here's darts. All right, 11. The blue means you add. So this is 1 plus 13 is 14. Plus 3 is 17. So this is 15. Minus 3 is 12. Minus 11 is 1. 12 minus 7 is 5. Times 4 is 20. And 7 minus 1 is 6. Times 3 is 18. Oh! Oh, baby. Luck is on our side today. Luck is on our side. Okay, this is all the same. Useless. We already have... Yeah, we have the letters for the first 2 ranks, I think is what they call it. Damn, I was kind of hoping those were dice. All right. Let's go through here then. What have we got? A pantry, a spare room. Money would be kind of nice. Right? We get our resources early. Look, steppies, money. I think this note is the same. Yeah. Okay. Storeroom. Bedroom. Den. I don't want to wall ourselves off. Let's do the den. I feel like walling yourself off. I never want to do that, you know? That never seems like a good idea. Got a gem. Yeah, let's just go ahead and like, let's see what we can get from here. A nook could give us another key. Oh no, storeroom would be perfect. Oh, although... Oh, this could come in handy in the future. I'm gonna try to future-proof. I'm gonna try to future-proof this. Yeah. Oh? Oh, and I think we got money. I want to look at the book and see. Alex mentioned something about an airplane. Okay, the Red Prince. It is interesting that there's something about a monarchy, and they specifically went with a prince. Okay, there's no plane. There are birds. Birds. Beach. No plane. It is weird things are covered in sheets, though. That's a little bizarre. Okay. No plane. I'm drawing question marks by that. Stuff's on the ground. The nursery, we already have the white pawn. Is there any differences in the cribs at all? Not really. It's kind of weird that there's just a random light in here. Okay, okay, that's fine. We've learned what we could from here. What now? It's in here. Let's go up. Up this. Breaker box. Let's go into the bedroom. Let's get more steps. We're not gonna get got again. You shan't. You won't. Ooh! What is this? Coin purse? Each time you collect 3 coins, you earn an additional 1 in interest? Yo. Guys, we're getting lucky today. Breaker box? Hardly know her. Hardly know her box. It's the same Reddington thing. Okay. Huh. Is this picture the same? It is. Guess, well, keep moving. Move on up. Ooh. Chapel's nice for some openings. And honestly, I think I'm okay if we lose 1. You know what I mean? Observatory would be nice for the stars, but we don't have a gem. Never mind. Chapel it is. I'm overthinking it. Yeah, you take 1 of my coins. Joke's on you. I'm rich. I'm rich in this run. In this lifetime, I got so much money. I got so much money I can fly in space for 11 minutes. You wouldn't believe it. Damn it. Church, give me answers! What is... Oh, that's Holly, because the house is called Mount Holly. What do you think is the stained glass behind that? Is it just supposed to look like the sun? I wonder if that has to do with the placement at all. Like, if this house... So this house is supposed to be the east-facing villa, right? So I bet the church is supposed to go in one of the front rooms of the house, right? Maybe it can like watch the sunrise or the sunset or something along with the front through the stained glass. These are also numbered as if they're tarot cards. I doubt you would have to know tarot. But the first one is here with like a farmer. 1. Oh, they're not in order. Where's 2? Hello? Oh. Okay. See, and then like what if that has to do with the order of the rooms or something, right? That's a bit weird. That's a bit weird. 10 of Cups. Oh, reversed! Interesting. Oh, we're getting security early. We don't have a gem! No! Another rough card. The deck has been unkind today. But the real question is, do we relate to it? Is that what we feel? Okay, I think this is Road and Rod. So that's A. Lilypad, are you feeling disconnected lately? I've also been meaning to ask you actually, because this is kind of reminding me of that. How is your transition to LA? Because I know now you've been there for like a couple months, you know, maybe settling in a bit more. Damn it, the gems? Dude, the lack of gems killing us. I didn't to mine. Is it all homeless and street poop, as they say? LA? LA can be a lot in a good way and in a bad way. I feel like it really depends on the kind of person, which I've said before. Like, I'm not being a city girly. LA would be rough. Homeless and street poop galore. No. Like, it's so fun if you like to be around people and cool shows and that sort of thing. So, like, I always say, while it's not for me, I love visiting LA, but I'm also an introvert with, like, the lowest social battery you've ever seen. I mean, the US in general, but Florida and California in particular. You know what's funny? Florida, I feel like, well, okay. Compared to the larger metropolitan areas, because of how Florida is, I feel like Florida, the homelessness problem isn't as rampant, or you don't notice it as much. Like, it's definitely there, don't get me wrong, but compared to your larger city areas, Florida's got other shit wrong with it, man. Florida's crazy. Well. Oh, hell. Let's go to the closet. We're fine. We'll go around. Hey, we got a dice. Are keys normally gold? No. Okay. So we just have a lot of keys now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We have all that information. Shit. Let's go back down the other end of the hallway, I guess. To be fair, I live in a pretty good part of town. That's good. But how do you like it? How is it being in the States with Americans? Is the culture shock there? I'm mostly asking because when I went to Europe on vacation for 2 weeks, I was like, what? It was a very, very big difference for me. A stupendously big difference. Oh, here we go. We got more Florida man, baby. The Florida lore is going to live on. Yeah, internationally, we view LA as a garbage fire. Oh, damn. I'm in the US and... Oh, wait. No, I read that. Florida man arrested for renting out home he didn't own. You can see why there's no housing problem, because we're all grifters, baby. Apparently. Transition has been good. Okay, that's good. The longer I live in the US, the more I need a car, really. Yeah, especially LA. I mean, like, I think like 95% of the US, probably more, maybe like 98% of the US, you probably need a car in, or else it's just really difficult. The moment you think you understand grocery stores and their prices, it turns out you had it all wrong. Dang. Yeah, I mean, I do know people that have gotten around without a car for sure, but yeah, it seems like a lot because the public transportation I don't think is half as reliable as what I had experienced in Europe, at least. Yeah, and LA is so dependent on the highways and the major roads. Not having a car would be tough. Because of the tax thing? Oh yeah, that's right. Because we don't put our taxes on the tags. That does suck. Not having tax included is nuts. It's so inconvenient. So is just, tax season for us is just kind of just passed. It is annoying. It's annoying as shit. It's also because I do freelance art. Yeah. Oh no, that's true. Yeah, if you're a freelancer, I have a friend that I'm very, very lucky that my mother-in-law is a tax consultant. Like I'm pretty sure she has like her CPA and everything. So she thank God does that for us. But I have a friend that has to do their quarterly taxes because they're a musician freelance. And it's just like, every time she has to do it, it seems like a nightmare. It's not looking great. Fuck. The RNG in this game is bad. I guess we can re-roll. The boudoir. The bunk room. Courtyard. Damn it! We're getting killed by not having gems this run. Here's the thing. The boudoir doesn't really matter. Because, like, we're gonna get access to that room anyway. I guess it just, like, makes it closer. Whatever. Fuck it. We'll do it. But the buses here are so cheap. Are they cheaper than over across the pond? I've never been on a bus in the States. That's how much you need cars here. I've just never done it. Half as reliable and doubly deadly. Public transport in the Netherlands to US is such a big difference. You can't compare. Yeah. I loved using public transport in the Netherlands. I have never once used it in the US because that's how much we rely on cars. Netherlands is one of the best connected railways in the world. That doesn't surprise me. Y'all's use of bikes is also like, I'm jealous of it. I'm jealous. Okay, we have... Oh, that's true. We have the Christmas picture. Maybe we can try getting inside that safe again? Is it in here? It is. So we knew this code was Christmas. This is relevant to today's topic. Florida man's snot rocket leads to domestic assault arrest. Hell yeah. Ooh. Okay, Herbert. I'm just... Oh, wait, this could come from... Okay, Herbert. This could be to our son. Or the uncle. So let's reread this now with a new set of eyes. I was distraught... And we know this is from the dad? This is from the dad. Herbert. I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. Oh, wait, maybe it's not the dad. This could just be anyone. And to say dear Marion's instead of, like, your mother's is probably the uncle's. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible. But I am shocked that you have so little regard for... Okay, for your niece. There's our answer. That you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. Okay. She gave up her family, her fortune, her life. And all you can do is think of your name. So wait, how did she give up? How'd she give that up? I feel like the mystery is no longer the 46th room. It is, what is the secret life of mom? That's what this is. The secret life of mom. Having never had a family nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in the commitment. Okay, but for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness... Wait, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. So mom was involved in politics. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she gave up her fortune, her family... for the sake of pushing things forward. And maybe at first with the book, she was being a bit shyer about it. Yeah, this is mom's secret life, baby. This is it. This is it. Oh, okay, wait. Scullion. A servant assigned the most menial kitchen task. So Herbert's playing the king's menial servant. Lots of words today? Maybe mom is in the 46th room. Maybe, honestly, that's like mom's bedroom, right? Or maybe that's like her writing room and we find all the secrets from there. You're right, though. Although this would get really dark if she was kept there. Could you imagine that? It's like mom's fucking sarcophagus. Or she's like Harry in the Spider-Man games when he's becoming Venom and he's like in the tanks. And she's just floating in there. I don't think the vibe is there, but it could happen. That's because Dutch people love to complain. Oh my God. They keep complaining about the government. It ain't that bad. It can be worse. It can be worse. Each year, the spending keeps breaking records. Yeah, but also, I mean, like, I don't know. Stuff is always getting more expensive. Everything's always breaking records. You know what I mean? That's kind of the way of things. Okay, to deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Okay, no, I was right about Daniel being the dad. Our son. I'm glad we went and read that again. That had a lot of juice in it, you know. I'm gonna head out for a workout. Have fun, Lily. Thank you for being here. Catch you when I get back. Hell yeah. Have a good one. Enjoy the workout. Keys for sale. That's interesting. Guest bedroom would end the run, so we're gonna have to do commissary. That's fine. 2 days. All right, day 20 and 21. 50% off. Oh my god, that's a lot of time, dude. These are all the same, right? Not gonna be closed. We've seen the staff notice before. Dude, I so badly want to put coins in here to play this. I want to play Pac-Man. Alright, what can I buy with my $6? We can buy a shovel. Oh. Wait, wait, a magna. Wait. Was that? That was an impulse buy, wasn't it? That was an impulse buy, but here's why I'm not going to regret it, even though the run's almost over. Boom. Oh my god. Swan song. Terminal password. Write that down, write that down. Terminal password. It's Swan Song. All caps, no space? All caps, no space. So what is that for? Effective the first week of December. Which is interesting because that would have been... If this all happened around 86, 87... That would have been right after Marion drops the publisher. And right before she goes missing. So they changed security stuff right before she went missing. That's suspicious as hell. That's suspicious as hell. So maybe she was trying to like go against this more like royal monarchy loyalist side of the government. And then maybe old Uncle Herbie played a hand in getting her kidnapped, getting her on the old disappearance list, huh? Maybe? Or maybe he knows something about it and is just playing dumb. I don't like our uncle anymore. I think he sucks. I think he's a pig. I'm on to this. I'm on to this guy. So effective for the first week of December, right before she disappeared. Payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. Oh, is this just about payroll? I'm putting on the tinfoil hat too hard. Never mind. Doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and clock out of the terminals. Well, the terminals can be found at security and in the laboratory. Tinfoil hat is still a little bit on. A little bit on. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. That is a name I'll write down. Mrs. Babbage. Okay. So the magnifying glass, actually a great purchase. Actually, kind of goated. Damn it, that's where I want to go. Okay. I feel more so that mom got into trouble. Old Herbie helped her disappear. Yeah. I'm with you. I think it's something along those lines. There's a lot of ways we could flavor this, right? A lot of ways it could be flavored. I don't think this motherfucker is innocent whatsoever. And you're probably more on a practical route of the story for sure. Okay. There was a key hidden back here one time. Might as well look just in case. We're figuring out so much today, guys. We're doing so good. I didn't miss... I don't think I missed a chess piece in there. I don't want to go back. Although we have so many steps. It's not like it matters. Okay. The gems are not in the white box. Gems are not in this box. So one of those are different. The gems are in this box. Okay, wait. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. So those two can both be true. The gems are not in the white box, and the gems are in this box. Can both be true as well. Wait. Uh-oh. Because one of them has to be a lie. So if this one is a lie, that means they would be in the white box. Wait. It has to be black? That's what I think too, but now I'm second guessing myself. Okay. Oh, what was it? I should, damn it. Oh man, that's the first time we failed that. Well, that's all right. We move on. Oh man, it's the end of our run too. If we had gotten gems. Don't. Rick, you did that! You're the one that told me! You're the one that told me to do the black box. How dare you? You betray me. You betray me. Man. I know. It's all right. If I really thought different, I also thought black box. If I really thought different, I would have sat and thought about it more, but that's fine. Damn, that's the end of this run, isn't it? I can't go in here, so we might as well just do this. Just collecting any of this. Can I take it with me to the campsite? Can I be a hoarder? We now know about this. So that's always there in the same spot. Cart and car. We have all the letters for this. Okay. I think that's it, boys. You know what I kind of want to try? Well, no. I was going to say, you know those two, like, prepper doors outside the mansion? I wonder if any of those would have reacted to the silver key. But now I think the silver key might just be, like, just some special box with, like, I don't know, the lever for the antechamber or, like, something like that. Yeah, I think we call it a day. There's no getting out of here. Damn it! That's alright. At least we got some good information. We learned a lot about our family secrets. Okay? We learned a lot about our family secrets. We learned about the chess pieces. We got a lot of rooms decoded. We got 8 dates, crack 8 safes. We learned about our mom's sketchy political history. Our mom's actually, honestly, kind of a badass. Kind of love our mom. The bird. And we got a terminal password. That's good. That's good. We did good. I don't know how, but I got very behind in the stream. Did you? We got a lot done. Okay, I'll probably save and quit. Saturday, I might play more of this, but also I think Saturday is a multiplayer stream with Alex, so maybe not. And then maybe we'll pick this up on Monday. Honestly, I've been so pilled with this game and thinking about it that I might do like a bonus stream. I might stream tomorrow and just press start stream and be like, hey, we're back because I feel like it. No promises, but like I did finish my YouTube video early, so that is already set and scheduled to go up tomorrow, so I have extra time and I might just do more of this. So we'll see. No promises. If I do, I'll give some kind of warning in the Discord by like an hour or two maybe, but hell yeah. Stream for 3 hours longer today. I know, honestly, I kind of want to, but we got to take Percy to the dog park. It's been a while. It's been a while for him and he needs it. All right, so that I think is it for today. Okay, yes, that is closed now. Yay! Hope y'all enjoy that. I hope y'all are liking the game. I am addicted. I love puzzles. I love puzzles. I hope you guys are enjoying this because I found a similar game a while ago, but I realized it's like the same like tinfoil hat mode that I get on, but there's some really funny acting in it, and I think y'all would have a great time with it. I think we'd all have a lot of laughs. So if y'all are liking this, I have some more treats up your sleeve. Phil. Okay, Phil, hold on, I have to explain this. Do you know the game At Dead of Night with like the clown guy that chases you through the hotel? Do you know the game I'm talking about? It was really big like 2 years ago. At Dead of Night. Great game. Heard of it? Yeah? Okay. Those same people made a game before that, similar, but instead of being like a horror stealth game with story elements, it's like just a story element game, and it's like puzzle solving like this. It's called Contradiction. And you're just like a sassy British detective, basically playing through like a British detective show. If you've ever seen those, I watched a lot of those now with my mother-in-law because she had them on all the time when I lived with her last year. Hilarious and really fun. Something about like there's a cult in England, some murder happens on a lake, and you play a sassy British detective that tries to figure it out. It looks awesome. I really want to try it. Take Percy and then come back. Can Alex take Percy for a walk? I know, but we both do it. We both gotta exercise and get out, or else I sit on my ass all day. And I can't do it. Is all video playable game? Wait, the all video playable game? Wait, yes. You mean like, it's like an FMV? Is that what it's called? I think it is. It said when you got the key, when you find a locked door, if you don't use this key. Wait, if you use this key, it will guarantee that the draft rooms have multiple doors. Oh, Rick, I didn't know that about the silver key. Shit. All right, well, live and learn. I'll see you guys soon. Maybe tomorrow. If not, definitely Saturday. And Saturday with Alex. So be there. And Lord knows it will be a fun time of more shenanigans. Sadness, but thanks for the stream. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you had a lovely time. Oh, probably won't have time to raid. Rip. Hey, thank you guys for the subs today. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for encouraging me to embrace my bitchy self when I need to. I appreciate you all more than you know, really. Hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you all soon. Bye. Thank you.